Welcome aboard to podcast number 9 in the series of the Voyage to back Yonder. Well, we've boarded the ship called Integration and we've been wandering around the deck a bit. We notice a door directly below the platform where the steering wheel was located. And of course, we open the door to investigate what's within it. As we enter the cabin, we notice rolled up scrolls stored in waterproof cylinders just strewn throughout the cabin. And there's a tall desk just below the window that overlooks the deck in front of the ship. But also it has windows to both sides of the ship as well as to the back. And there are strong shutters that can close on the outside of the windows to protect them. Thoughts of impending storms come across our mind as we notice this. But we're brought back to the moment when we notice that upon the desk, a large scroll is lying open across it. We step up to the desk to see more clearly what this document is. A map. This is a map room or a library of some sort. And as we study this chart, we see that it's a high-level map of where we are and where we're planning on going to. What's interesting is that the map seems wrong, like it is flipped for some reason. Where we are right now appears to be the destination on the map. Now, how can this be? We look closer to see where the place of origin of the journey is. We see the name Back Yonder. That place feels vaguely familiar to us, but our memories still feel cloudy. A stack of journals to our right catches our attention. Captain's logs. We pick up one and skim through the pages. The writing is our own. What the? And as we read some of the entries, we start to remember bits and pieces of our journey here. How we chose to come here to experience the opposites of back home. Flipping to the front of the journal, we see the very first entry, and it says, "Hey, we're going on an adventure! Yay!" I've heard so much about this place called Earth and the physical world. A place where we can understand ourselves so much more by experiencing what we are not. Honestly, I was getting a bit stir-crazy having been floating about this amazing place full of unconditional love. I'm grateful for it, for sure, but I'm also so thankful that our Mother and Father of all things has created this make-believe game for us to come experience. The others who played this game and returned were so elated that more and more of us couldn't resist and have made the journey as well. They warned us that we would forget who we really are for a bit as we cross the veil from the spirit world into the physical character we will play while we are there. But they also mentioned that it makes the game so much more challenging and exciting. We learn so much more about feeling small when we can forget for a time that we are big. But at the appointed time of our choosing, we will begin to wake up, and Back Yonder will call us to start our expedition back home. It is at that time we will begin to integrate our essence, the Creator's essence of unconditional love, deeper into our being. We will begin to remember who we really are. we will begin to navigate through the blocks and conditions we created to keep unconditional love from waking us up earlier than we wanted. It is then we will begin to remove the blinders from our eyes, and our lives will begin to be flooded by the unconditional love, piece by piece, area by area, as the integration continues. Our focus will return from looking for love out there and realize the truest love was always right inside us, just hidden for a time. Wow. We close the journal. That's a lot to take in, but it feels so right. We feel the warmth inside us. Things are making a little bit more sense now. And these answers came at the perfect time in our lives. Maybe you've been asking yourself, why am I still here? Why am I still choosing to live? It's time to board your ship and raise anchor. Your new passage is about to begin. As we stare down at this high-level map, we notice that there is another document underneath it. And when we look beneath it, we see another more detailed map. It shows the specific location of each reef, each wreckage, each sandbar that exists offshore, that stand in between our docked ship and the open sea. In the next episode, we'll look closer at this map and plot our next move. But until then, hold your heart to your ear like a seashell and hear the sounds of the unconditional love of the Creator of all things calling to you like a large, unending ocean. You are loved unconditionally. Enjoy your voyage. I love you.